that's one lap done. Not too bad, of course. That first hill was okay. Second one's a bit steeper, but a bit shorter. So looks like we've lost a few riders. Yeah, so far so good. No heart rate monitor, unfortunately. Get it to pair. I think it might be a battery issue. Need to get that sorted. Absolutely freezing in my garage today, but soon warmed up. About 25 riders or so in this group. 80 riders online. Great numbers. Don't know how many of these guys will be doing Tour de Monde in a bit. Right, round this corner and then up the hill. I'm not in a great position here, out on the outside. See if I just hit a little bit of a right hander there. Get a bit of a draft saving in the run up. This bit tops out at 5.6%. And there's a second bit that we're on now. And improves the second hill. Oh, come on, bugger off. And I'm out on the outside, not ideal. I'd like to be in that pack, getting some draft saving. There we go, now I go across. I'm just doing it very much. Strip downstream this evening. Been trying to race hard. I'm not really worried too much about streaming. I'll try and give a bit of commentary though. But it won't be like the old days. Let's get into this front group. It's going to be a horrible run to the line. So 2 laps down in 11 minutes. So it should be under an hour, that's good. Very much interval effort this race. Sort of 30-second hard effort, 2.5 minutes of easy effort. Oh. But I say now I have to put it in a foot because I wasn't paying attention. What happens when you try and stream and race? That's another match burn. Down to lap a rider. So I got the left hand side for this corner this time round. Tucking into the draft here. Everyone winds themselves up. Not quite as aggressive as previous laps. I think people realise now selection's been made. Oh, don't need to change my equipment. Just my heart rate monitor. Happy with my Team Tour 2000 kit. Nice to have you watching again, Stuart. Yeah, good little workout this. Yeah, I've been off streaming for a little while, so I wanted to focus on some racing and fitness. So I was racing, I still am racing in the Echelon League. We did Tulsa Tough in the Community League on last Saturday. It's the pro race this Saturday coming. And this course is quite similar. It's twice as long, and there's 2 hills. But Tulsa Tough is about 1.5k on one hill, so it works out quite similar. Except Tulsa Tough, the hill goes up to 14% gradient. It really does hit you. You're going 7-8 watts per kilo every 2 minutes for 20 seconds. So this is good training for that weekend coming up. Oh, a little bit more of a draft saving on offer today. Let's see how I go. I don't know if I'll go for the whole 10 laps. Don't want to ruin myself for the weekend. That pack's getting smaller, down to 16. It is a bit like a team time trial, but everyone's pulling at the same time. So you can't really work that well together because you're all gassed at the same point. £336 average for 50 minutes I did on Saturday. Pretty happy with that. But yeah, it was so up and down. Up at 600 watts, down to 0 watts, up again, down. So, Lopez off the front then. Good luck. Probably not a bad shout because no one can really, you can't rely on the group too much. Everyone seems to be sitting in on these flat bits. Just chatting to the wife in the background, sorting out my post-race nutrition. This race is sponsored by Domino's Pizza. Right, come on then. Up, up, up. And get dropped on these false downhills. Oh. Quite a high pace. Oh, yeah, that's what focusing does, Stuart. Gets those numbers up. Hard racing every weekend. Toiled the healer the week before. 3 days back to back. Yeah, that was saw some good numbers from that. Oh. Right, 4 laps done. It is fatiguing though. I do find during the week I do have to really try and ease off a little bit. So it's this time it's Dumont off the front then. People want me to chase. Not too interested in that, to be honest. We hit this in again then. That a bit better. Getting in there nice and early. Looks like a breakaway. Using the back markers to break off. Right, so I've eased off a bit with my racing at the weekend. But we're following Eagle Cops. Classique du Jeudi. So there's Cops in the red and black, slightly up the road. The Mountain Lopez have come past. Boujon looks like he's eased up a bit there. He's gone. Here's Cops then. 40-metre lead over Dumont and Lopez here in the pink. Boujon's eased up. Here's me on that climb with a rider in a dirt jersey for company. So they are a lap down. Here's Cops at the front then, trying to keep the two in pink behind him, Lopez and Dumont. This is Igor, you know, the strong rider. Did back-to-back races yesterday. He did the Virtue Slow race. It was around about 50k and a kilometre of climbing. And now today, well, then he did the Tour de Mont stage afterwards, which is another hour's worth of riding. And he's here again today. He loves his racing, does Igor. He's a bit of a machine. Thanks for joining me back. My first stream with commentary for a while. So here I am on this flat section between the two climbs. It's in no man's land really. We're on lap 7. 2/3 of the race done. 7 more times to go. Got Busharek 700 metres behind. He's also riding solo. And there's a group here behind, quite a big group. They're probably working quite well together. There's 5, 6 of them there. So they could be coming for me if I'm not careful. I've got a kilometre on them. But they could be working together and motivating each other as well to go a bit quicker. Here's me, the base of that second climb then. So I've eased off. I don't want to ease off completely. Still trying to get up here. 4 watts per kilo. It's not the 7 to 8 that the race pace is demanding. Not too bad. See there, the pack now 750 metres behind, but I'm up the climb and they're at the bottom. So that'll stretch back out now. And back at the front, Cops 100 metres ahead of Lopez and Dumont. This rider in blue is a lapped rider, so we don't need to worry about their position in the race. So Cops is about to come up to that climb. Speed on lap 8. And also on lap 8, I'm about to drop down the first descent. Just over 10k to go for me then. Not going to catch debris 600 metres ahead of me. So on the climb, Cops. That lead slightly reduced. Everyone behind him putting in red numbers. He comes down the other side of that climb then, extending that lead back out. That's the effect of the hill. Like elastic, tightening and stretching as you go up and down the hills, and the relative speeds take effect. So coming up at 7 o'clock, we've got the PRT handicap race. Riley will be bringing to you live. So that rider, is with me in blue, is pulled away a little bit whilst I've been chatting and spinning. That rider in red. Not sure what happened to that rider in the dirt jersey. Nice. So we've got 6 more climbs to go. This is the 6th one. Pack is gaining on me. Gonna have to keep an eye on them. The tortoise and the hare, they shot off, but I've eased up. This is a ranked race, so I don't want to be losing too many spots. Cops at the front then, holding his position at the front of the race. Busherick is putting in more effort on the climbs than I am. He is gaining on me. So I am just being mindful of that. See those numbers behind, red numbers. 5, 6 watts per kilo from that chasing group. So 9 kilometres to go. 5 more climbs. I've mentioned it a few times, so I am counting them down. So ahead of me is Anthony Debray, Jojo Rissanek just ahead of him, Dr. Joe. There's the remnants of the main peloton. 6 or 7 riders in there. And ahead of them, Lopez and Dumont, who are chasing down Igor Kops. That's not Kops, it's the same colour kit there, the Team Lou kit. Kops is here, another 180 metres up the road. He's on the penultimate lap now. I'm on the approach to the start finish line. Just get a little bit harder, mindful of that chasing group. Shrek is coming for me. A-Rear is broken off the front of that chase group. So I'm a minute slower than when I was going around in the peloton. Cox is about half a lap ahead of me then. He's holding it well at the moment. 180-metre lead. With 5 kilometres to go, 1.5 laps. It's looking good at the moment. These two are still working well together, but look, there's the pack behind them up the hill. These two are riding for second and third, I would say, trying to hold off that pack. Great shot of them there coming down in the background. They're hunting these two down, but they are working well together. There's that climb that you come down in the background, swoops down. A bit too far back to see any of those riders closing. Back to me. Got Rue behind me, 560 metres. Like he's coasting downhill at the moment. But that Polish rider's disappeared. Right now I'm concentrating. Callis jersey on then. Watch the Team Tour 2000. Go past pressure on us. Gain a position on the road then to 14th. As Cox goes through the start-finish banner to start the final lap, and behind Lopez and Dumont have been reeled in. .200 metre lead then for Cox 3.5k to go. I've got to say it's his to lose at this point. Just coming back to me, just keeping an eye on that pack behind. 400 metres. I don't want them catching me. Got just over 5k to go. So I should be able to show Igor in the pack crossing the line. Race hard, I might catch the Bray, only 300 metres up the road. Gained a lot of distance on him. Right, inside 5 to go. 1.5 laps, 1.25 laps, something like that. See what, there's a chance I might catch the Bray here because I'm being pushed by Rue and that pack behind. They're keeping me on my toes. So Eagle, 240 metre lead. He's about to start his second to last climb. So I said I might catch the Bray. I just round this corner. So Igor still in that hot seat. Behind Roujon, who we saw break away earlier with Cops. And then he's off. He's opened a little gap on the pack. Back to me a minute. I'm on the final lap now. .400 metre lead over the place behind me. A chance to catch the Bray here. So we're going to go picture in picture. I can just keep an eye on myself. We cut back to Cops, who's inside the final kilometre. Behind him, Roujon has been caught. Got 5 riders in a group of 5 behind, who will be contesting for the remaining podium places. So inside 500 then. So we get a glimpse of the chasing 5 around that corner. There they are, just visible. But Cops is up over the top. He's round that final corner. There's the pack behind, the remnants of it, the final 5. Cox is going to take the win then. We'll see him over the line. We'll go back to the chase group. We'll give him his glory. There he is. Here's to Foley. He's ahead of Drujon at the moment. Inside the final 30. It's to Foley, then Drujon. Tim Mizuski, Lopez, and then Dumont. Right. Back to me then. 2K to go. Here with Debray. Looks like we're going to hold that little pack off then. Get 400 metres back. Still got this climb to go. So we are fighting for 13th position. A bit of cat and mouse then. I think it'll probably all come down to this final climb. All out up the final climb. That's what I'm expecting. I don't know he's up to get Debray in front, but not working. 1K to go. We are cruising at under 30K here. Who's going to blink first? Keep an eye on that pack behind because they will come up on us quickly. Alright, there's the sign. Alright, I'm going to go for it. Hit the lower slopes hard. I'll put him to the sword. Now 250 to the line. Ah. Nice. Good race. Oh. Don't know why that comes up. Oh, there we go then. Classique du Jeudi. Just over an hour racing for me. 13th place. A few lap riders go through. Ray comes across 14th. We should have a little battle going on here then. Here we get sprint finish. Who's going to take that then? Anton Renaud, organiser of the Classique du Jeudi. taking 15th. Well done to him. Oh, that was a tough course. Anton did say it was going to be a tough course. So, good job, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. As I said, it was just a bit of opportunity for me to throw the stream on, do a little bit of chat whilst I cycled. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Maybe I'll get on with a bit more streaming again. All right, well, take it easy, everyone, and I will catch you all again very soon.